I don't think even Barack Obama and all those liberals in the press can talk their way out of this. Barack Obama is in favor of redistributing wealth. He has said that. He said it to Joe the plumber. He said it a couple months ago when he was asked about capital gains tax. He was confronted with the idea that if you raise the capital gains tax, you're going to lose money. And he said, well, I'll do it anyway because it's fair. It's fair because it takes money from some people and gives it to other people. Because he is in favor of redistributing wealth. Now, is that an American idea? Oh. Where does that idea come from? Karl Marx, from socialism. Well, that's what it is. God, that didn't work. That didn't work in Russia. That didn't work in Poland. That didn't work in Czechoslovakia. That isn't working in Cuba. Barack? No. What the heck are you going to do it here for? So I think when the American people sit back and they realize this is no longer about being entertained on MSNBC. This is no longer about being entertained by the so-called mainstream media. They have their candidate, right? They have crowned their candidate. They're talking about who's going to be in the cabinet and what's the inauguration going to look like. And, I mean, this is over. All the pollsters have decided it. Well, please remember 2004. I was here in 2004, right before the election. Right in exactly this county, making telephone calls.
That's right.
All the media thought we were going to lose. On election day, President Bush had lost by 6 to 8%. It's over. I was on a television station, and the two reporters were talking to a prominent Democrat about who John Kerry was going to put in the cabinet. Just like now. And I was thinking to myself, you know, there is this thing that hasn't quite happened yet. It's called the American people haven't made the decision. Maybe all those television networks made the decision. Maybe Hollywood has made the decision. Maybe all these people who think they're better than us have made the decision. But you know who's out there? The people I really trust. The people I really care about. The people who I really think have the most common sense of any group of people in the whole world. They're called the American people. They're just not going to accept someone who Joe Biden tells us is not prepared to be president. There is no reason in the world for any of us to question Barack Obama's qualifications for president, because the Democrats have done that for us. And I believe, and now I will put on my hat as an amateur psychiatrist, I believe that what Joe Biden was saying quietly, I believe that what Joe Biden was saying quietly and secretly when he didn't think the press was around. I wonder how many different things they say when the press is not around. You know? I wonder when Barack Obama gets out there and says, I'm going to lower taxes for 95% of the American people. I wonder when the press isn't around if he says, man, I really fooled him on that one. First of all, 40% of the American people don't pay taxes. And that reporter I was talking to didn't bother to ask me because he loves me. This is a really important election. We can win this election. Do not believe for 1 second that we can't win this election. They want you to believe that. They want you to go home. They don't want you to be here on Tuesday morning doing what you're about to do. Get on that telephone and get out votes. And when you talk to people, you know these are the people that don't get polled. These are the people that are concerned about redistribution of wealth, who see in that a very anti-American attitude. These are the people who realize that we still are under threat of terrorist attack. And if, God forbid, that should happen, And nobody knows whether it will or it won't.
Right.
Even Joe Biden doesn't know that. But here's what we do know. John McCain could handle it a heck of a lot better than Barack Obama. So you keep working, you keep pushing, you keep doing what you did 4 years ago, and you're going to have the same result that'll surprise all these people in New York and all these people in California, and they'll be real disappointed again. Oh. And it's because they discount you.
Yes.
They do.
Yes.
They don't realize how much common sense you have. They don't realize that it's the principles that have grown up in all these different parts of America that have made America exceptional.
Yes.
And we are still exceptional.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We are the greatest country on earth.
Yes.
We're the greatest country on earth because we have the greatest people who know how to speak for themselves. So now you go out and speak to them and tell them that this is the most important election they're going to have, because the differences are the greatest I've ever seen between McCain and Obama, between Palin and Biden. And we know what we believe in. We're going to make it happen. And once again, Ohio is going to be the place that elects the next president of the United States, John McCain.